Hi guys, hope you're having a great day. Today I want to talk about the body and mind integration and movement, how the whole body is connected in everything that you do. It affects another part of the body basically, and this is why I do full body functional training regularly to make sure that my body is working efficiently and training the appropriate muscles together and I'm not imbalanced anyway. Because I said in another video of what happened, I used to train like most people train at the gym, like in isolated ways, like of doing like bicep curls and tricep push downs and using machines and like doing leg presses and squats and that kind of thing. And although this is really good for developing strength and all this stuff has a purpose, and I'm not by any means saying don't do that stuff if that's what you're doing and that's what you love to do. Some people really love to do that, and then I think if you really love it, then you should keep doing it. But I just wanted to let you in on what the benefits are of movement training and why, if you're whatever it is that you're already doing, that you should incorporate this type of training into your routine somehow, whether it is just doing like a training session once a week, or if you want this to be your main focus, or whatever it is, because it's going to help you with whatever thing you have. It's going to prevent injury. It's going to help you move better, feel great, have a lean, strong, powerful body, and be really efficient and really fit. I've become so much fitter from doing this, and I've always been like pretty fit from a young age since I was 12. Like I was always running races, and I was always coming first, and I did a lot of sports, and yeah, I've had a lot of achievements with sport, and I always thought of myself as really fit. I don't need to do things. I don't need to get a trainer, basically. I don't need anybody. And in a way, I didn't. But in a way, I did, because I was actually doing things wrong at the gym sometimes, and this caused me a lot of imbalances in my body. Like I was tight in the hip. My shoulders are a little internally rotated. I've improved this a lot through this kind of training. Still need a bit of improvement now. And my hamstrings are really tight. And I was just getting stiff and sore all the time. And because I was doing this so much, I didn't actually realize how stiff and sore I was. And it's until like probably about like a year and a half ago when I started doing this training, I started seeing the benefits of it, and it's just changed my body so much, and I'm so much fitter and stronger with my whole body than I was before. Like, although before I could lift pretty heavy weights, I was lifting more than I weighed in squats, and I was deadlifting quite a lot, and I was pretty strong, and I was more muscly than I am now, but I was just not in a good shape. I couldn't move as well as I could now, and I wasn't feeling as good. Although I would feel like strong, I just wasn't feeling as good as I am now. I wasn't very flexible either. I couldn't touch my toes that easily. And yeah, basically, like this is why I love this kind of training. And basically, what it is, it's based on this philosophy that like the whole body is connected, like I said before, and like whatever you do, like from the foot affects you up to your head, affects your neck, because your neck is part of your spine basically, and your spine is connected to the rest of your body, and then your legs are connected to that, and then so whatever, if you're tight in the hip, it's going to pull on a muscle that's going to pull on your back, for example, and that's going to pull on your shoulder. And so it may be across the body because there are different myofascial lines in the body. So there's like the diagonal line, and then there's the front line, and there's other lines. I'm not going to go into all this complicated stuff here, but I'm just giving you a few examples to give you some understanding of what I mean. And yeah, basically for that reason, all the muscles are connected. So if you're just training muscles singularly in an isolated way, you're neglecting the smaller muscles around it and the other muscles that are connected to it. So the body isn't able to move as efficiently as it would, because you're just strengthening the one muscle. So that one muscle is strong, but then the other muscles around it are all weak. Then that muscle isn't going to be able to have much use apart from doing that singular movement that you've been training to do in the gym. But when you go outside, it's not going to help you that much. And like basically, like if you grew up on a farm or something like that, you're going to be a lot fitter than you would be if you're training at the gym and lifting heavy weights, basically, because you're not going out of your way to do anything, but you're moving your body constantly, doing all these different kinds of activities that we were meant to do, and you're using your full body together. You're like lifting things, you're shifting things across, you're walking, you're moving sidewards. When you think of kids, like the first movement they do is start crawling. Crawling is a really great movement that all adults should do as well, and shouldn't be afraid of the floor and stuff. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do that and do some videos on animal flow. I love animal flow. It's all about basic animal movements and how you can it involves a lot of floor work, basically, and yeah, it's a lot of fun to do. So if you learn to do it, you'll enjoy it if you like, if you're interested in movement, and it's really beneficial for you, mobility, your flexibility, your strength, and your coordination and your fitness as well. It's just good for building a strong body. And yeah, this is why I'm really passionate about it. This is why I want to spread this message, because I believe that not many people know about this kind of training, and I didn't really know about it. So it's not that people are training wrong, it's just that we don't know any better, because the trend is strength training. It has been for a while, and that's all well and good, that's making people stronger, but we need to move beyond that now, and we really need to work on like flexibility as well, and not neglect our body, because our body is like this very intelligent thing, basically. It knows better than us, and that's why it creates pain in certain areas, because it's trying to tell us that something is wrong, that we need to do something about, or we need to do something differently, because what we're doing currently is causing us a bit of pain. So pain is not a bad thing. It's there for a reason. You just have to understand where it comes from and learn how to listen to your body. And yeah, and doing this kind of training also helps you to do that as well. And also, when I say like the mind is connected with the body as well, like however you're feeling, your emotions, your thoughts affect how you feel. So if you're feeling negative, you often see, like, if I just look at people walking around, like I can tell just by looking at them, they're like their normal way of being, their normal state. Like if you see somebody who's kyphotic, basically that means their shoulders are around it, their neck's forward, they're looking like this all the time, looking down. Often they look down, and these people are like that because they're not doing any probably good exercises, and also because they're thinking negatively, they're feeling sorry for themselves, and they probably have a good reason for that. And I'm not by any means saying that they haven't been treated badly or anything like that, but that thought and that feeling is causing them to their body to look like sad and depressed, and then that causes more thoughts, because the body is connected with the mind. So when you're causing your body to be a certain way, that's bringing more energy to that, and your thoughts are going to continue to think in that pattern and think in that way and think negatively and think that you're a victim and that you can't get out of your situation and whatever it is for you, and feeling bad and blaming others. And like I used to do this all the time. Like I mean, I wasn't heaps kyphotic, but I was a little bit more than I am now. My shoulders were a bit rounded, and I did think a lot more negatively than I do now, and I used to blame others for being where I was in life. Not that I think I had a bad life, but I didn't have a great childhood, but I realize now that that's all a blessing and stuff, and I'll do many more videos. I don't want to get off topic here, but basically, like, that thinking caused my posture to go bad, and changing my thinking improved my posture, improved my movement, and doing certain types of training like this movement integrated type of training made me feel even better and more flexible, and open up my body in more ways, give me more energy, and that made me think better as well. So all of this stuff is all connected. So I hope it made sense. This is just touching the surface of like the whole integration of the body and how the mind is also integrated with the body. Everything is connected everywhere. So whatever you do, it's always going to affect something else. You won't be able to see all the effects straight away because your mind is just not aware of all of this. And the more aware you become, the more you meditate and stuff, the more you can see this connection yourself within you. And yeah, so I want to encourage you to meditate, to do that as well. It's going to change your life. That's the number one thing you can do to change your life. I've got another video on that. If you want to check it out, I'll put a link in down below. And yeah, if you want more, if you're interested in this whole integration of the body and mind and how the body is all connected, then I've actually written an ebook on mind and movement and how to heal your body through your mind. So if you want to purchase that, it's only a small cost. Just click the link and you can download your ebook. And yeah, so I hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to hear more about this mind and movement and functional training, then stay tuned on my channel. I'm going to be doing more videos. I'm going to give you guys exercises. And if you want to do coaching or training with me, also there'll be a link below. You can sign up for a one-on-one coaching session about thoughts, about changing your thoughts to change your life, or you can do personal training as well. They're separate things. You can do both together. And yeah, that's it. So I hope I inspired you guys. I hope you guys are going to take action on this stuff, or at least think about it. And have a great day, and move well, live well, be well, live the life of your dreams. And yeah. Alright, see you guys. Peace out.